Good morning, YouTube. Hope y'all are enjoying this Sunday. Beautiful day up here in Northern California today. It's a little chilly, but it's nice. And I'm on my way to the Kingdom Hall to get some good spiritual food today. I'll definitely use that. But before I did that, I wanted to drop this message as a form of a reminder that you are invited to tomorrow's live challenge. We have them Monday to Friday. They start at 9 a.m. Pacific, and they are from Monday to Friday. So, you know, if you're a struggling agent, you know, if you're finding yourself on a Sunday really frustrated with your results, frustrated with what's going on in your career, take the life challenge. You know, if you're serious. You know, sometimes agents, they struggle simply because they're lazy. They got no work ethic. You know, they start off with a bang. Then a few days later, they dwindle out. They don't got that work ethic. They don't got that self-discipline. But this message is for the agent that is struggling, and he can really honestly say he's a hard worker. He shows up every day. You're the perfect person who we would want for you to come onto this live challenge and check us out. You know, I have been in the insurance business for over a decade now, selling burial insurance. And, you know, over the years, I've interviewed thousands of people over the years. Thousands. But, you know, lately, as we have been doing these live challenges, you know, I'm starting to pick up more and more of why some of these agents are struggling. You know, more and more. You know, the reasons that they share with me are starting to build a pattern. And what I mean by a pattern is some of these agents, you know, what they say is hindering them from having success is that the expectations that they had in their mind and reality are two different things. That was one of the complaints. Other complaints was that the training that they have was more of an orientation training. 1, 2, 3 days, and that's it. Then they get a pat on the back and they're off to go sell insurance. Others said that the quotas that were set to them were so unattainable that they just got discouraged because they felt they could not reach them. And when they would approach their management team, the management team was pretty upset because they didn't have it down or they did not hit the quota that they were supposed to. Guys, these are just a few of the many types of complaints that agents tell me why they're looking for an opportunity. Now, yes, I agree that some agents are lazy. They don't want to learn. Some agents say they want to make money, but their actions show other. Well, if you're struggling and you fall in that category, that's why you're struggling. Nobody can help you. But at the end of the day, the number one thing that surfaces is that most of these people lack proper training. Most of them. 1, 2, or 3 days training. That's what they're getting, and that's it. And the rest is all hoorah. So they buy into the hype of the success of what they witness their upline or their agency owners' success. Nothing wrong with that. I'm a big fan of celebrating other people's success. I think that's important. You can't be a hater. You gotta be happy that people are having success. But some people are more focused on their agency owner success and showing off their success, and their family success is not as important. Look, I have friends and business partners, I'm not going to drop names, but that are worth millions of liquid cash. Millions. Wealthy individuals. But here's the thing. Just because they're my friends, just because we hang out, doesn't mean that they pay my bills. Me showing off to my friends, my connections, my partnerships, that don't pay my bills. Not once have any of these guys ever paid my bills. Not once. And they have all this money. Now, I celebrate their success. But at the end of the day, it's okay for me to want to celebrate my success. For me to want to celebrate what's in my bank account and what I can do for my kids. So, guys, it comes down to training. Look, McDonald's, for example, they have what is called Hamburger University. So if you work at McDonald's, they'll send you to their Hamburger University. That training program takes about a week. Think about it. Yes, I'm sure they're doing some leadership training, but it's making hamburgers, guys. A week's full of training, and they even have a university. That's to sell hamburgers. Now, what are you going to tell me about burial insurance, about life products? You're going to tell me that you, as an agency trainer, are able to train your people within 1 or 2 or 3 days completely, and they're going to go off and have the success that you have as an agency owner? If you have that system, man, my hat's off to you. But from what I have been noticing, what I have been seeing with agents calling us up, that's not the case at all. Now, I do know that some agency owners, man, they take pride in building and developing their people. They do, and you see it. They got nice things. They got nice cars. They made a lot of money for themselves, but they haven't lost the importance or the touch of helping those people that are coming through that door to find that success. Training. So, if you have the work ethic, you got the discipline, and you got a good attitude, take the life challenge tomorrow. Come and witness for yourself the type of sales trainers that work here at Securus Telesales. You know, and our #1 sales trainer, his name is Grant Cardone. Now, it's funny because some people don't know who he is. So if you don't know who he is, do some research. But Grant Cardone is our sales trainer. I've been in final expense for 13 years, and I've learned from some of the greatest minds in our industry on final expense sales and the overall business. But I gotta say that this year that we partnered up with Cardone, with Grant and his team, it has elevated my skill set to a point where words can't describe because it's been so impactful. It's changed the way I view sales. And I thought I was good too. I thought I was working on my skills every day, but boy, was I wrong. There's still more to learn. And for those of you guys, once again, that don't know who he is, Grant Cardone is a New York Times best-selling author of 6 books and 6 business programs. He is the world's #1 sales expert, as well as a real estate mogul with over $500 million in real estate holdings around the globe. And those are just some of the many accolades that Grant has done. But the big one is that he understands the phone business. He understands the power that is behind knowing how to sell over the telephone. That's another reason why we have a custom, exclusive curriculum that is only designed for our group, nobody else. And sometimes people give me a hard time. They say, hey man, you're lying to the public. You got no exclusive deal with Cardone. I could go down to his website and pay the 10 grand and get it. Well, that is a fact. You can. You can drop $10,000 a year to get his training as an agent. And if you got the money, do it. But I promise you, you're not going to get the custom curriculum that Grant Cardone designed for our team. I promise you that. I promise you're not going to get the certification path that we have for our final expense agents. There's a certification path that's going to take you from beginner to a master. And let me explain to you a little bit more about the certification path that really got me excited. As a business owner and owner of Securus Telesales, we know that agents are not going to be with us for 20, 30 years. We know everybody has different goals, aspirations. But and with that in mind, we knew that if Johnny Carpenter 3-4 years later came to us and said, hey man, I am very happy, I built $1 million block of renewals, I'm going to pursue maybe college, I want to open up a restaurant, I want to do something else different than selling burial insurance, thank you very much for the opportunity, God bless you. We will be able to give that agent a certification at the point of his departure. So that way, wherever he's at in his life, wherever he goes, whether he goes and works for a competitor, goes and works for another industry, they will have something of value in the form of a certification that certifies that you're a master salesman. So guys, look, enjoy your Sunday. I know I am. I'm going to go recharge my batteries with some good spiritual food. But if you're sitting there, you're looking at your family, you know, you're struggling, I mean, it's time that you're loyal to yourself. It's time that you're loyal to your kids. It's time that you're loyal to your family. That comes first. Celebrating your upline successes is great. It's part of celebrating and living life. But I'm asking you to be a little bit selfish for you. And make sure that you have all the tools that you need so that way you can go ahead and have that success story for your family. Because if you don't, sooner or later, make a change, you will be out of this industry. Because eventually you will realize that your rich manager, the rich agency owner, he don't pay your bills, ladies and gentlemen. You do. So pay the price today so you can live tomorrow how you want to live. For everybody, money isn't everything. For some people, it's time with their family. For others, it's travel. For others, it's health. But whatever that is, we want to help you attain that. We want to be the vehicle to help you get to your goals. So guys, you guys have a wonderful Sunday. And see you guys tomorrow morning at 9 Pacific, where we're going to light the world on fire. You guys have a great one. Bye.